Should I play some music while folks wait?
Yeah. Could you play us in, Dan?
Yeah. Hi, I'll just maybe zero viewers.
Yeah, that's perfect. On every class. Oh, hey! Hi, Dylan.
Dylan Garrison.
Hi, Andrew. Hi, Sierra.
Yeah.
What's up?
Can you go Josh's?
Oh, yeah.
I'm waving at the homies. Good. Yeah, we've got a really special. We've got a really special interview here planned. Really excited to see you guys joining up. I'm gonna dive right in here. Yeah,
I'm just gonna play some music.
Play us in, Dana.
Yeah.
Play us in.
I've been really inspired watching Josh play, and I just felt like by watching Josh play, I could probably pick up some things. So I brought my dad's trumpet. He was a great marching band member. So
Everybody, Dan and Merwin.
thank you. On solo, this is my this is my world premiere trumpet since middle school, third chair. So, yeah, get ready. Any requests? Do we have any requests?
Somebody says hi. You know that one?
Oh, I know hi.
Yeah.
I know hi. Okay. Any other requests?
Superfly Shut says hey.
Hey, I know that one.
Superfly, any requests? She's gonna kick us off with one, and then if you have any requests for her for another song.
I think I know this one. Tell me if you recognize it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
B flat major.
There's a request from Sierra. Do you know any cake?
Cake?
Cake.
I just said kink, and I would say yes to kink, no to cake. Sure.
Can you play any cake?
We're gonna do a cover of Mexico.
Perfect.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mexico, just for you, Sierra.
Or how about the one with the long jacket and
Yep.
short skirt?
Yep.
Okay.
Short skirt.
Okay. You ready? And
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really good. Beautiful. Thank you for that request,
Yeah.
Sierra.
Thanks, Sierra.
Yeah.
Hello, Drummer Joe. And
Oh, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Till Leather's on the line.
Oh,
too.
what's up?
Hello, everybody. We're gonna get the interview started up pretty soon here. Chris, good to see you. Name is Milo. Elise.
Great.
Oh,
Homies on homies.
Homies on homies
Josh, do you
everywhere.
want your water?
Oh yeah, I'll get my water. No, we can. Really good.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you to Miss Williams, my 8th grade dance teacher.
Thank you so much, Ms. Williams.
Thank you.
We know you're tuning in. Thank you.
I hope that, but I hope so.
So we will be having an interview here today, but if at any point you have any questions, you want me to throw by them, feel free to let me know. I've got everything checked out here. We have a request for when the next trumpet hour comes up, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, for me or Josh?
For you.
Okay.
Yeah, do the trumpet player.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
So Harry Gold at our special trumpet hours coming up here. It'll come up again.
I
We'll
have a
get some
solo
Kendrick.
show at 6. Just me and trumpet at 6. So stay for that.
Stay tuned till 6. So hello everyone. I'm here with Joshua James Jackson and Dana Merwin. We're going to be talking about a upcoming music video tomorrow being screened at an event held right here at New Now. Josh, anything you want to say in your introduction? Who are you?
Who am I? That's a great question, Andrew. I am Joshua James Jackson. I write songs and I sing them. I spent a long time sweating in vans to lead me to this moment.
Are you listening, Andrew?
Yeah, I feel like you're not even interested in the answers.
No, I'm typing it down. I typed down all the answers to the questions.
Okay.
And then, as part of your interview question, how many hours a day do you wish you practiced?
I
One
would
comes in from Joe and Joe.
Hey, Joe. It's good to hear from you, Joe. I wish I practiced 4 hours a day. I think that'd be nice. I think I'd be pretty good if I did.
4 hours a day.
Yeah.
And Dana, who are you?
I am a human being. I am a friend of Josh. I am a fan of Josh, and I am here to answer your questions about a music video that I directed or produced for Josh.
That's right.
Yeah.
We
That's the neighbors.
had some neighbors on the mic. Maybe they'll join the interview later if there's enough requests for it. So the music video coming out. You titled yourself as producer and writer. There was 2 others, correct? Michael and Steve.
That's right.
Michael was the director of the music video. What's he up to right now?
I can't say enough good things about Mike Manziello. He is a longtime collaborator. We've known each other almost 10 years. And I think he did a beautiful job with this music video. Like, I came to him with this small idea that we wanted to take a ball of Play-Doh and have it run around the entire city. Seemed pretty simple. And I wanted it to all be practical and no special effects. And he said yes, and to every idea that I had. But then when we got to post, he's like, I really think we can animate it. And so not only did he direct it, he also animated every single frame, the eyes and nose, and really brought our star Queenie to life. That's the star of the video.
I can honestly say he did a very good job animating. It's wild to watch.
You've seen it?
Yes.
Oh.
I did.
I did my research.
Okay.
It got leaked on the Swedish net, and let's just say I saw it. So, Josh.
That's me.
Hey.
All right.
Do you mind?
Sure. Yeah. No, that's good. Thanks. Yeah.
Livin the Dream.
Living the dream.
How long have you sat on this song?
Long time. Years. Well, I like to think I've been living my dreams for a really long time.
Mm-hmm. Of course. We're all just trying to find our dream.
Yep.
What does the song speak to you? What do you get from the song for yourself?
What do I get from the song for myself? The song for me, it's just kind of putting into words and into song like a sentiment that I used to get a lot on the road when I spent my life on the road, when I would just be like feeling sick from eating something bad, and I hadn't slept in a long time, and I got to play a show, and it was like, and the show felt good, and it was well received, and then I'd get off stage, and people would be like, "Wow, your life must be incredible." I'd be like, so it's like, it's a kind of a yes and, like, yeah, it is. I'm really lucky to have the life that I have had, where I get to play music for people. And sometimes that feels like that comes at a cost.
You said the initial inspiration so general gist of the music video, it stars a little clay ball named Queenie, and you said this was just kind of your take and idea of just wanting to do that. But was there any sort of draw towards your thoughts on who Queenie was versus what the music spoke to you?
Yeah, I mean, I think what Josh said about performing and is something that I relate to. I think Mike spoke to it as well. And as like comedians and performers, we have like these really great highs being in front of an audience, and then there's a lot of coming down from that. And I think like when I heard the song, I related to it in that way. But I didn't want to just like act out the video, right? Like I didn't want it to just be a mirror of all the lyrics. And I'm really into Play-Doh. It definitely happened more in 2020, and I spent a lot of time just fiddling around with it. And I just saw it immediately. Like I just didn't want to see a person. And I think that it's fun to project onto Queenie because she is they are just a ball of purple clay. So yeah, I just felt like it could give more imagination to the song. Like the song already lets you like have such great imagery and visuals that we just wanted to complement those and also kind of keep a broad canvas through this gorgeous little ball of clay. I already forgot the question. I don't know what it
So did
was.
Hello to Annie. Hello to Luis.
Hey,
Soulster
Luis.
Music. Great to see y'all here.
Hi, Cole.
Again, if any of y'all have any questions for them as well, feel free to put them in. We got one for Joshua.
Sure.
Never mind, that's a compliment to you.
I'll take it.
If y'all have any questions, feel free to put them in. And
Wait, what was the
we'll
compliment?
send them right over.
What was the compliment?
Yeah, what was the compliment?
Drumming Joe says Joshua James Jackson is the best musician in his price range.
And it's almost a compliment. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
And then he says, keep it up, Josh.
Thanks, Cal.
So, Josh, how long have you been doing music? How long have you been performing, I guess I should say?
Wow. I started when I was a kid performing. Like my first band performance with like a guitar-shaped instruments band was in the 3rd grade at the elementary schools at Dale on the Green. And I was playing bass, and I had 3 friends playing guitar, and we were doing Secret Agent Band. I think it might have been a drummer.
Oh, you know that one.
Yeah, you know it. It goes like this. Yeah.
Secret?
Yeah, Tony Winters.
Yeah.
And so we had one guitar player playing the vocal line, one guitar player playing chords, and one guitar player playing little guitar fills in between. And
How long ago was that?
3rd grade.
3rd grade.
Wow.
I must have been 9, so that's a solid 22 years ago. Yeah.
Luis says, felicidades, everybody.
Oh, thank you.
Saludos desde La Paz, PCS.
Thank you so much.
Jim Aegis.
Hey,
good to
Jim.
see you here. Hello, how you doing?
How's it going?
Soulstrom says, hey, Sierra.
Oh,
The Sierra's in the chat.
Hey, Sierra's in the chat. Always count on her.
Dana.
yes, Andrew.
I'm Andrew. Forgot to introduce myself.
This is Andy.
How long have you been interviewing?
Yeah.
14 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
How about that?
Good check.
What would you say the pros and cons are working with clay over people?
Oh, the pros and cons of Play-Doh versus people. We did think about that a lot. Play-Doh does not talk back. They were very supportive and great performer. They said yes to everything. But we didn't have to record sound. I think like for filmmakers, we love sound, but it was really great to just be able to bop around I'm pointing to the streets because we filmed everything in and around Newtown here in Oakland. So not having sound was fun. And we did treat Queenie very much like a person though. We held them with much care, and there were stunts involved. So if you get to see the video, Queenie did all their own stunts. Pretty cool.
Right, you can see it tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
There's
here
going to be
in Newtown.
Show here, 7 to 10 tomorrow at noon now.
Tickets are in the bio.
Yeah, tickets are, you can find it.
What other bands are playing?
It's King Dream is doing a solo set, and we're going to screen the music video. You're only going to be able to see it in person. Do not have plans to actually publish it. For a while. So you better show up.
It's gonna be a long time.
And playing with a band tomorrow night. And that band is comprised of Harry Gold, Ben Berry, Nate Gitley, and Ricky Lamilli. Bunch of rippers.
I do like the idea of screening it here every night from 7 o'clock. It's a 3.5 minutes song.
Yeah.
3.5 minutes every night from 7 to
7 to 10.
7:04.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
from 7 to 7:04.
Yep.
You can have a private screen.
Um, Sierra asks, was this your first music video?
Was this it was not my first,
And tell us about your other music videos.
my other music video, was, oh my gosh, was it, it's not my first music video. That is the simple question. That is the simple answer.
There we go. She did. Genuinely no. Let's take it to a different question.
I did a video. I produced a video for Shovels and Rope.
There it is. There it is. Shovels and Rope.
We like to create a little tension here. We like to create a little suspense, keep you engaged.
Thank you. Thanks for keeping me on my toes here.
Hello, Kid Rat Heaven.
What's up, Kid Rat Heaven?
Hello.
Welcome to the chat.
Sierra says you did not actually. So I guess you didn't do that music video.
Well, Brian Jones has a lot to say up there on Facebook, huh?
Oh my God. You're
What's
right.
up, Brian? And
Brian
Bryce,
Jones.
too.
Yeah, let's get another. Well, he just said it's all true. He's
Fajitas.
responding to something you said earlier. Two questions from Brian because one of them's quick. Do you ever dream of him?
Brian?
Yes.
Most nights.
Brian Jones.
Uh-huh.
And we'll get another one here. Do you ever write songs based on your dreams?
Ooh.
Are any of your songs based on Brian? I guess is his work around.
Yeah. I have written a few songs about Brian, but most of my songs about my dreams are about like my waking dreams and not my sleeping dreams. Like about my dreams in the sense that dreams are about our dreams as ambitions, not as night hallucinations.
Can you give us a quick overview of your musical history?
Sure. So we got the elementary school band. In middle school, I was in a classic rock band called The Quick. That was kind of timed with the housing boom pre-bust. So we played a lot of like construction worker parties. Never heard of that. Made a lot more money then than I do. And and then in high school, I'm glossing over was in a lot of bands at the time. But in high school, I was in a band called Fish Bear, which was kind of a ska band. We all decided that if we were so good that we should not pursue our adult lives and not go to college. And after that came apart, I got a lot of work playing with songwriters. I was in Frankie Boots and the County Line on a couple of Frank's albums. Joined the Crux, at Sonoma County Institution on a couple Crux records. And I toured with the Sam Chase for some time before dramatically quitting everything to start a band called Shark Mouth, which was a high concept, incredibly challenging prog punk jazz trio. And when that ultimately proved too challenging, I boiled it down to my own birth name because they can't take that away from me. And I've been running band under the name on my birth certificate for 5 years or something. Sure. Yeah.
Good history.
Thank you.
Sorry for bringing you over there, Brian. I didn't catch your questions there for a sec.
Sorry, Brian.
How did you two meet? How did you two start this creative endeavor?
Yeah.
First time I met Dana was doing this character Skinny that is roadie, really spectacular person Skinny is, at the Warm Red Variety Show.
Very quick. Will Skinny be making another public appearance?
Another. Ever.
Yes. Skinny is very much alive and with us.
That's from Soulstrom Music. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Skinny at a Warm Red Variety Show at a piano fight in San Francisco, and I guess it must have been 2019.
Yeah.
I don't remember actually meeting as a person, but I remember seeing you perform
A lot of
and
people.
thinking you were pretty rad.
Skinny is pretty popular. I just, I wish I was as well.
Well, in a way.
But that's the living the dream, right? Like,
Yeah.
you create these characters that often feel more alive and more fun than your normal life.
Yeah.
And then you're like, when am I just going to disappear into them? Because they seem to be having a pretty good time. Yeah, and I think, I don't know, I mean, one of the most special moments I had was when we were able to perform again in 2021. The first concert we had back at New Now was Josh, and Skinny hosted that. So, yeah, I think that when you have collaborations with, I think comedians need musicians, and I love it when a musician will welcome a comedian. I don't know if they necessarily need that.
I think it's a mutually beneficial relationship for sure.
Yeah, I mean, those are my favorite shows. I just think music and comedy were made for each other. And so I was always so happy when Josh just said yes to this music video idea, because it was silly. And, we talked about, do you want to be in it? Every music video has the band or has and he was like, I'd be fine if I was not in it at all. And our gift through that was he's in it, but as a Play-Doh version of himself. So, not too many people are like that. So this one's great.
Yeah, I don't have that much of an ego.
You see how small his text is?
Yeah,
his
yeah.
name versus
Yeah, there's nothing egotistical about syncing a band that you're running to run it under your birth name. I'm not a narcissist at all. Thank you for noticing.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I was hyped when Dana said that she wanted to make a music video, because that's awesome. It's awesome. I can't stress how cool it is. You gotta see it. And the only way you can is if you're here tomorrow night.
7 to 10 p.m. New Now in Oakland.
Yeah. 21st and West.
So, Dana, everybody remembers the first time they're really wronged in their life. Can you tell us the first time somebody truly wronged you?
So I'm gonna repeat the question. When was the first time I was wronged?
Truly wronged.
Andrew, what does this have to do with the music video?
We'd like to give the audience a little bit of a taste of who people are. At least that's how I always do it. I've done it for 24 minutes.
Okay. I guess I would say the first thing that comes to mind was, I got it. I thought I had one, but it's the other one. Me and my sister, we were fighting. We were young, we were kids, and I remember she was here, and I was here, my dad was in between, and I think she was telling him what I had done, and I shot her a bird. I won't do it on this, because I don't want us to get
flipped her a big one.
but I shot her a bird, and she told on me in the moment. She's like, Dan just shot a bird. And I was like, that felt wrong.
That was snitch.
That was like, yeah, she said, when we were having a fight, we were already in trouble. How could she double down? Kelly, if you're watching, how could you double down on the bird shooting?
I only know one thing about Kelly right now. And now you all do.
Yeah, she's a big dark.
Yeah. Don't shoot the bird.
Hello from Matthew Zeltzer.
Hey, Zeltzer. How's it going, pal?
Another fun run light thing up over here. Drumming Joe. Josh, do you have a favorite heckle that's ever happened at a gig?
Funny that Joe should ask, because for a while there, Joe came to all my gigs and tried to hurt my feelings. And he succeeded a lot. And we're friends. That's not always what friendship is, but sometimes it is. I remember one time he had a whole bag of lines, but he said something degrading, and I was trying to turn it around and win the crowd over again. And he walked up to me on stage, and I had my beer like on a little table in front of me, and he took my beer and he finished it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a power move, Joe.
that was a power move, Joe.
Drumming Joe.
Yeah, I wish I could say I missed you, Joe.
Yeah, he was the guy with the half compliment earlier.
Yep. I think we've given you plenty of screen time.
Josh, put us in a little bit of your general mindset when you're writing these songs. I know they're all kind of different. Do they stem from a similar feeling?
A lot of the songs that I write kind of come up all at once. The really good ones come up all at once, where maybe I've been playing with a musical idea for a while, but it doesn't have a lot of structure. And then I'll just kind of, I always use verbs like vomit for it, but I'll just kind of like puke up a page or two. And then I usually don't edit much. I usually don't feel like I need much editing. Because I guess what I'm usually after is just like a distilled, really honest thing. As little filters I can. I don't know if that's an answer to your question, but it's like
I guess the question might have been a little too generalized. As all songs come from.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How long have you been interviewing?
Yeah.
In a minute, it'll be 28 minutes.
Wow. Yeah. How about that?
Thank you all for being here for me.
Yeah. Great job, pal.
Dana?
I'm still reeling from the how many times have I been wrong? But yeah, I'm ready for the next
If
one.
it helps, you can flip me off, and I won't snitch. You can get over it.
This is therapy. I didn't realize how traumatized I was. What else you got? What else you got, Andrew?
All right.
Tell me about your creation method.
I thought you were going to say my childhood. Cool. Good question.
How does Dana create?
How does Dana create? I would say I talk out loud. I talk out loud by myself. I encourage any and every human being to do that more often. I live in my head a lot. If I have an idea, I find it best to start speaking it. People learn in different ways. I communicate with myself talking. And so I do that. I create deadlines. So I need to have some sort of book a show or make a date to show it to someone. So yeah, I talk to myself. I have deadlines, and I'm a really big fan of trying not to talk and be hard on myself, and surround myself with people who are encouraging and will also have a critical eye towards what I'm doing. 3 things.
Speaking of critical eye, you can bring your critical eye here tomorrow from 7 to 10 p.m. At noon now when open. Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Where multiple bands and the screening of the music video, Living the Dream. Just to remind everybody, or anybody who's new here, the writer and producer over here, Dana Merwin, and writer of the song, Joshua James Jackson.
And Andrew, the
interviewer.
Yeah. Journalist. You work for a journalism
which
outlet, right?
Which outlet do you work for?
I've written a few journals. This is, I pretty much just interview and then I keep it for myself.
Is that whole book the questions? Are we going through that whole?
I don't know. Shit.
Oh, okay.
It's an imagination.
Hello, the Spindles.
Hey, Spindles.
So you join
What's
us.
up, coal mine?
If you end up having any questions for them, you want me to throw their way, you can do that too.
Oh, he's got them both.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a whole smorgasbord.
wow. Okay, I had no idea.
It doesn't look like it, but I know one thing or two. Hello, Oregon Jolene.
Hey, Jolene. Jolene Fitchner.
Again, Tori and Jolene, shoot any questions our way you want us to ask. Maybe we can get them if we have time, we can get him over.
We're here till 10.
Yeah. 7 to 10.
So this new music is a little more like full, I guess I would call it, than some of the last stuff I've heard. You got horns and guitar, drums, singing. How do you play it?
Well, I do it alone, and I play loads. No, I am really fortunate to have friends in my life, community, who are really fantastic musicians. I've got this record coming out, including, this is the first single off it. It's also the titular track, and I'm really grateful for the community that I've been able to make. Playing on the record, Ricky Lamelli handled all the percussion. I split bass playing with my good friend Zach Shaw. I played some guitar. James Meyer played some guitar on the record. Did a lot of the singing. Nate Ditley, who's been a collaborator of mine since Sharkmouth, is all over it. He's got his hands in all of this. He deserves a load of credit. Zach Thorne and Chaco Meze played horns. And we were able to make something that I'm really proud of, and I'm really looking forward to sharing with everybody. If I can book a show to release the record in Oakland.
We're breathing life into that.
Please help.
Until then, 7 to 10 tomorrow.
Until then.
At noon now.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, there's going to be a really good show to release this music video. By release, I do mean screen, because we're keeping it for ourselves.
Yeah.
Brad Duber. Hello.
Hey, Brad.
How you doing today? If you have any questions, let us know. I'll shoot them their way. Dana, what's the best moment in your creative career?
Oh, okay.
Got sweating.
I'm going to say that back. The best moment in my creative career. Well, it would have to be making this music video that can only be screened here tomorrow between 7 and 7:03 p.m.
Yep.
7 on the dot.
That's a tough question. I mean, there's a lot. I've been very happy to have lived a few lives already. And what's exciting for me now is to really find new people to create with and to look forward, Andrew, to see what's next. I mean, I think that's what's great about New Now is I also run this place, so it's really exciting to meet new artists and collaborate with new artists, because I think I've worked alone for a very long time, and so anytime I can work with another human, it's really exciting, because you'll never create something obviously on yourself. It's well, you can. It's just this is different. I'm done. I dodged all the questions.
Dodge.
I'm gonna mess up this last name.
I heard that.
I'll go. Hello. Hello. And hello, Annie. Annie wanted to do sandwich count on what you might be making from the gig tomorrow.
Well, I am hoping to buy enough sandwiches for the band, so that's a solid 5 sandwiches, not per person, just one sandwich per person.
Wow.
Yeah.
With an extra, it sounds like.
Yeah, which is better than we've done in the past, as Annie knows.
Do you have a favorite or best moment in your music career?
You know what comes to mind? I don't know that this is like a true and real answer. Please don't hold me accountable for this. But I played when I was in Sam Chase's band. We did a show where the crowd, once we were done, the crowd cheered for a full 3.5 minutes.
Mm.
And thinking about it now makes me want to cry.
Mm-hmm.
It was really, it was a pretty insane experience. So I'm really grateful for that. It was wild. It was wild. I only know how long it was because somebody was filming. So that's but it's crazy. I'd say that was definitely a highlight.
Yeah, it's just nice to have like an audience when you're in sync with an audience, and yeah, those are the best. Like live, I'm just so excited to be alive again.
After all these years in the crypt.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Where are we at?
If anyone wanted to know what this was me pulling my heartstrings out and then covering my face with a death shroud. I'll just buy some time
Yeah.
to
Oh, no, I
explain
saw-
my space object work.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it. But
Okay.
for some of the people who might have not.
Okay, it's advanced.
Yeah. Oh, another page, huh? Yeah, keep it coming.
One for you and one for you.
Great. Yeah.
Actually, is there anything you wanted to talk to us about Steve? Steve was the cinematographer for the music video, which can only be seen here tomorrow at 7 o'clock. It's noon now.
So Steve K is the DP, is the cinematographer of the short. I also met Steve about the same time I met Mike. We all met through improv. We were performing at In Games Improv together on different teams. And so what's really great about those guys is that we really never talked about production. We all worked in film and television in different capacities. And this is the first time we all three worked together. And when we showed up here, we talked a little, we had one production meeting, and then we showed up here. And the biggest thing I could say about Steve is that he just works so quickly and enthusiastically, and it moves. But I want to quote, like Josh was here watching the three of us work, and I think you said to us, you guys, you must have worked together a lot, or like he wanted to help, but he was also like, I didn't want to interfere because it just seemed like y'all were really insane.
You guys had such a rapport, like a physical work.
Yeah, and that, and yet we've never worked together. And so that just says a lot, I think, about both of those guys, that one, they know their craft. Like Steve is a really wonderful photographer, and so for him to do the video was a dream. A living dream. Yeah, and so I think that we just really complimented each other really well, which is something you don't always know will happen if you've never worked together. So I'd love to work with them again. So thank you, Steve.
Josh, got anything for any children who might watch this? A message for the kids?
Good luck. How's that?
And what if those kids were jerks? Got any messages for them?
Quit it.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, is there anything Michael would have wanted to say about the video if he were here, do you think?
I'm sure he really, really enjoyed working on this a lot, and I think he did a terrific job. But he's not here. He's sadly not here. Maybe
Maybe in the future we can get some words from him.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Felix. How you doing? Felix the Hat.
Oh.
Probably not your real name, is it? Didn't think so. If you have any questions you want to send their way, you can do that. Or you can ask them in person tomorrow, 7 to 10, at the noon now, or just noon now. Sure. Noon now?
I think we have some buzz on our social media, depending if the thing was taken or not.
Whichever you prefer.
Yeah.
Noon now or the noon now. 7 to 10 tomorrow. Open. Let's see. Is there anything else you can tell us about the other bands that are going to be here tomorrow?
The other act is King Dream, and he's playing solo. Jeremy Lyon, he's a great friend, and I just watch he and Caitlin marry. They're so lovely, great friends of mine. I'm really grateful to have him in my life. Musically, he's usually at the helm of the rippinest, rockinest rock and roll band you've ever seen. It'll make you do the sort of headbang that goes from your hips to the end of your hair, you know? And when he's alone, he's a really gifted songwriter, and that really shines through. He's been doing it forever, you know, too. He used to have a band like Tumbleweed Wanderers, you know, and I think they've been doing it since like high school. This is only his like second long-term project, so he's a ripper and a roarer and a rocker and a roller, and we'll catch him in his sensitive element, you know, all the lure and roses. Beautiful, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Annie.
And
We're just talking about the show tomorrow. Yeah, we're introducing the writer and producer for the music video that's going to be screening. We're just going to be screening it in person. We're introducing Josh, so you probably already know him if you're tuned into this.
I'm guessing Andy said what's happening.
I missed the premise.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, it should be updated.
It's a very intense press conference that we're holding from 7 to 10 tonight.
Yeah.
And this is the first outlet. Andrew is the first question. But we have Al Jazeera coming soon, I think, CNN and
The Wall Street Journal. Yeah.
I mistook what you said. I got Roger Waters coming to perform.
Oh, I hope not.
I don't think that.
All right. I'm gonna. Can we get in
Yeah.
first?
Oh, sure.
1 second.
Just a little second.
It's not even 7.
We should have started this earlier.
Well,
It's for our Mountain Time viewers.
7 to 10 Mountain Time.
So we got 3 hours left, 3.5 hours left here.
I think there are no more questions.
I got another right here. Hey, let's get one more for each bit.
Sure, yeah. Do another round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one
I
more
hope it's
round.
about my,
Have you ever fist fought?
oh.
Have I ever fist
I
fought?
did not know what you were gonna say.
Yeah. So just right. I ever fist fought? Not really. I got in a fist fight at a Pop Warner football practice, which somehow feels like it doesn't count because you're already in pads and it's already sanctioned violence.
Mm.
So I feel like it doesn't count. And other than that, I've just been punched in the face a few times, but I usually just take it, which isn't an invitation. Don't punch me in the face.
Is that what you would say to the children?
If I could say one thing to the children, it'd be don't hit me.
And
Do I get the same question?
no,
Oh.
yours actually comes from Annie.
Okay.
What was the most annoying part of producing the video? / what was your favorite part?
Oh, that's a great question, Annie. Thank you for your question.
Thank goodness you're here, Andy.
Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
What was the most annoying thing? Do you have one?
I felt like the most annoying thing for me was not feeling like I had a way to express my gratitude actively, and ultimately feeling like I was just like it's an honest answer. I just felt like I was taking time and space from these really gifted people and offering them nothing, which was hard for me.
It is. For us, I think the annoying thing would have been, I was thinking like we have all these really great practical stunts. There was this thing where we were trying to make this coffee cup fall over, and that was really fun to just troubleshoot. So everything that I think is annoying was fun. Like for every like, how do we solve this? We had such great creative brains on this between Mike and Steve and Jason Almoff and What's your name?
Me? Josh. Hey.
You just look right back there.
Yeah. I wrote it down for you if you forget.
Thank you. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
You know, I think what's annoying is like having other jobs that maybe slow us down from finishing it as fast as we wanted. That's always annoying when you want to just focus on one thing. Mike did such a beautiful job with the animation, but I knew for him it was annoying for it to take that long. And he had never done animation before, so he was being hard on himself, which we do. But that was maybe annoying. It's just like when you start something that you've never done and you know it's going to be fun, but it can also be really fun. And then what was the other question?
What was your favorite part?
Favorite part? Oh gosh, my favorite part was probably there's this really wonderful scene that we all got to be in, and also I really hope you come tomorrow. But it involves a turkey leg, and that was maybe the most fun. Is me asking the internet who had a remote control car and a turkey leg. And it got so many likes. It's probably got more likes than any post I've ever put on the internet. And we were like, what is going on? So if you remember that post, this is what it's about. And it was just like this great culmination of wild imagination. Just like this, the whole making of this video really felt like we could just really use our imagination. And we had toys, and we had Play-Doh, and we had remote control cars, and turkey legs, and broomsticks, and clouds, and coffee bean, and this cat in the neighborhood, Dimitri, like all these really happy universes collided. I'm so excited. I really hope y'all come. It's really good.
7 tomorrow. 7 o'clock. I believe that's all the time we got, right?
Yeah, it's 10 p.m., isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I started running off of,
Time to clock out.
I don't know what time zone.
Time
Yeah.
to clock out.
So Dana's gonna send us off with a little Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
No, I was gonna push the end button. Hold that finger, Josh. One more time. This has been Dana Merwin, writer, producer, Joshua James Jackson, musician, manager.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Uh-oh. I think I just ruined this cup. Thanks. Appreciate you. See you tomorrow night.